स्वयं भी समृद्धि स्वरूप बने और औरों को भी यही समृद्धि दिलाए। क्या से क्या बना देते हो। इस छोटी सी समृद्धि से संसार बदल लिया। ये ईश्वरी संसार कितना प्यारा है। जय सेवा अर्थ संसारी आत्माओं के साथ रहते हो, लेकिन मन कहाँ रहता है। मन सदा अलौकिक संसार में रहता है। इसको ही कहा जाता है समृद्धि स्वरूप। कोई भी परिस्थिति आ जाए, लेकिन समृद्धि स्वरूप आत्मा समृद्ध होने के कारण स्थिति को क्या समझते हैं। ये तो खेल है, घबराएंगे तो नहीं ना। समृद्ध आत्मा के लिए कितनी भी बड़े से बड़ी परिस्थिति हो, लेकिन मंजिल पर पहुंचने के लिए ये सब रास्ते की साइड सीन्स है। अर्थात रास्ते के निशानी है। साइड सीन अच्छी लगती है या घबराती है। समझाना सभी ने समझा।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. So today is our 31 day and it's the auspicious month, January, the last day of the month. And we had a wonderful month doing Tapasya. And today we'll be doing conclusion, experiences, and also we will also introduce our new series. We'll have some details about it, that how we will start tomorrow. So please stay with us. Today is we are moving from old to new, but it's all beautiful days. Thank you so much. So now let's listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is okay. Yes. Very well. Safe. So we completing month of January, and Baba's Murli actually is the conclusion of that month. Baba says all the power is in the awareness. Whatever you think of, you remember, or you become aware, based on that is your inner strength, your inner power. Just example, you have something to do and you remember, I did last kalpa. I did become victorious. So when you think you did it and you were able to do it, so this awareness creates power. And you say, I can do it now also. I am Master Almighty, Baba's child. So this is awareness. And you feel, being Master Almighty, I should be able to do it. Creating awareness on any point of knowledge brings power. No, we say knowledge is power. So if you have knowledge and you do not change it into awareness, it won't be power. So all our practices for tapasya was to create awareness. Awareness is something very subtle, but Baba is comparing awareness as a seed. And Baba said, within awareness, there is attitude, then is drishti, then our actions and our world. Like so many points, so many types of awareness, whether I am a soul, Baba's child, a Brahmin, angel, so deity. So different awareness we create. So awareness is giving power, and that power is helping us on this spiritual journey. And that is to reach to our destination. One is home, of course, going home without any punishment or signal from Baba. But also experiencing life free from bondage, life of fruition, relationship with body, everything bodily, relationships, whether it's material. Jivan Mukti, right? It's just everything. Contentment, happiness, whatever, success. And that's what Baba says, that then on the journey, there are always different scenes, right? I know that whenever we want to go somewhere, we try to find which is the scenic way so that we are not bored, right, by long journey. So sightseeing is very common, right? Here also, whole day, there is sightseeing, right? Different scenes. But if I am in the right awareness, they look like scenes. Otherwise, we just start responding or reacting to every scene. So then what happens, right? Our journey doesn't continue. So Baba had been explaining us awareness brings power, and that creates the stage. And awareness is the seed for. So I think it was a beautiful month. And then it's so interesting when Baba said, you have to be carefree kings. How do I know I am carefree kings? I am free from waste thoughts. So what percentage can we give ourselves? 70, 80, 60? And it's really, when you listen that, right? Generally, we might say, no, I don't worry, I don't have concerns. But if waste thoughts are coming, that means there is deeply some concern, right? Some worry. So today, while remembering Baba, I said, Baba, that's the blessing I'm looking for. Because even if there are few thoughts, that means there is worry. That means I lose my kingdom, I lose my sovereignty. Baba definitely gives us blessings, but I have to become worthy. I promised to Baba. Baba says everyone's face should show Baba, reveal Baba, sparkle of Baba, everyone's face. Because that's where Baba will be known. Brahma Kumaris are known, but not Baba. So I thought that's something right, that each one of us, our face should show the light of Baba. So it was a beautiful month, and I'm sure you all took a lot of benefit from each practice. And we will continue the same tapasya, but with different method, different points. Om Shanti.
Shiv Bhagwan Uach. God Shiva versions. Nijanand Swarupam. Shivoham Shivoham. Prakash Swarupam. Shivoham Shivoham. Jnana Swarupam. Shivoham Shivoham. in honor of God Shiva's incarnation, let us strengthen the flame of spiritual love. Let us explore God's memorials, God's virtues, and relationships with God. We welcome you to join us for the month of February and absorb Shiv Baba's own words into our heart's content with meditations and insights by Mohini Didi. Join us daily, starting from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hindi series from 6:45 to 7 p.m. followed by English series from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. with live translation in Hindi, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Thai, Tamil, Telugu, Chinese, and Nepali. Presented live on Zoom and YouTube. Shiv Bhagwan Watch with a Vyakti Parivar.
Om Shanti. So, yes, welcome to our new series. And today you must have received the email with all the information about our new series promo, folder links, where you will find all the new series day to day, links in that one folder playlist. So, all that detail has been sent out in Rosary as well. So you all must have all the details for our whole month. So now, of course, is the transition, and so first we will listen from Didi about the new series, and then we will have our host from January series and February series. They will also come with us and share a few things with us. So let's start with Didi. Welcome, Didi. Shiv Bhagwan Vach, God Shiva's versions. So listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Baba said that only I can give my introduction because souls don't know themselves. Then how can they know God? So God has to come and introduce himself. So when he has to speak, then he uses the body of Brahma Baba and he speaks through his mouth. Actually, he is speaking to all of us. And Brahma is also listening. And Brahma Baba was so accurate or tuned in that recognition of Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba was accurate. Right? That is why his yoga was accurate. And in his 33 years of spiritual life, because of his having accurate yoga, there was nothing which could stop him, different obstacles, even we can call them different scenes of drama, but he was always very cheerful, very light, and victorious. So many Baba's children say, but how do I know Baba accurately? How do I recognize him accurately? So what we thought that every day there will be something from the Murli, which is Baba is saying for himself. He introduced himself. So we will be revising those points. And I think each one of you will write a short point. And then you connect with Baba with that quality, with that recognition. Because when you invoke Baba or think of Baba with a particular quality, your attainment will be accordingly. And one attainment is like what you will receive, but other is the blessing that I will be able to help other souls also. Because that's the strength will come. So the first one, which will be properly, is world benefactor. Baba is the seed of the world tree. There is only God who can bring benefit to the soul. Soul upliftment, soul's realization, transformation, everything connect with the soul comes from one supreme God, we say Shiv Baba. Because soul is listening knowledge, soul had been given destination, soul has to connect with Baba. In the world outside, people talk about soul. Recently, someone said, my soul. Very few people say, I soul. I don't think anyone says. They always say, my soul. So if it's your soul, who are you? Who is the being? I am a soul. And I am peaceful, loveful. This is my eternal self. So Baba, God can only give knowledge about the soul. Even people use the word soul, but not really understand what the soul is. But when we come to Baba, first thing, immediately we understand that I am a soul. What is within soul? What is consciousness? Some don't believe that mind and intellect is part of soul. But Baba says, no, that is part of the soul. Like body has organs, soul has abilities, power to think, power to discern, power to decide, and that is your mind and intellect. So Baba explains us everything about the soul, all the details. So Shiva actually means benevolent, one who brings benefit to the soul. That is called world benefactor or Vishwa Kalyankari. Benefit is in English, but Kalyan is deeper, the upliftment, we can say. So we have to think of Baba whole day tomorrow as world benefactor. Just have that one quality in intellect, connect, concentrate, and then experience. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. So before I invite our angels, I just want to go through our schedule because it will be a little bit of changing our bhakti time. So first, tomorrow is Tuesday. So our schedule will remain same, including our Avik Murli revision from 5 to 6 p.m. and Amrit Vela and evening meditation and Hindi series. We already started Hindi series with the first episode. So tomorrow will be second because we go one day ahead because of India time. And then our English series first episode we will start tomorrow. So this is what the schedule and including our this party timings. So please make a note of them. So we used to do half an hour yoga bhatti for 5 times. So we changed it a little bit. So morning 8:30 to 9 remains same, 30 minutes. During the day, we will have 10 minutes, 10:30 to 10:40, 12:30 to 12:40, 4:30 to 4:40. And then good night meditation we'll do until 9 o'clock, which remains same. So these are our yoga bhatti time. And we will give you more details about our new things tomorrow. But today I would like to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Gayatri, and she will conclude, share, and also then we will have about new series, how we will do our homework and all that. So please stay back with us. So welcome, dear angel sister, Sister Gayatri.
Hello, everyone. And we are at the end of the month of January, and so the month of Tapasya. First of all, let me tell you how beautiful it was for me to have been with you for this whole month, except for the 3 days of the volcanic yoga, but I was with you at the subtle level. But to take you through all the various aspects of the meaning of Tapasya according to Baba's Murli, all those Murlis of the 2 seasons. And I hope that you will take the time to go into reading those Murlis into the depths of the fullness of what these points represented. And in so doing, I think that you will realize that Tapasya is an ongoing practice from the moment we become Brahmins to the moment we will become angels and then deities. I think this practice of Tapasya will continue in our life. The only thing that matters is how serious a tapasvi am I. I think we need to look at that. How serious a tapasvi am I? So for me, this month was truly a month of experimenting and experiencing. And I'm glad that you have actually going to be 3 times at least collectively doing those 10 minutes. I think there's a power in those 10 minutes. And, you know, whatever Baba says carries power with it. And so when he told us do 10 minutes, I think there was a certain accumulation of power we get with just the discipline of doing it for 10 minutes. So I'm very happy that you will be doing that 3 times a day, because that for me was where the experiment was within those 10 minutes. And when I came into telling you about the Tapasya points, I thought you needed to know what Tapasya meant, also what were the characteristics of a Tapasvi soul, and then you would follow Father Brahma, and then you would know the method. But I'm leaving really affirming that the heat, the tap, is actually the awareness. And I started introducing awareness in about the third day of the month, because I realized that the 10 minutes connected to the awareness was where the experiment was. And so when Baba then on Sunday talked about this foundational awareness, it was like the cherry on top of the icing on top of the cake. In other words, that was the fruit of my month's tapasya, to emerge knowing that the strength, the power, the foundation lies in the awareness. And if I pay attention to that and continue to do my 10 minutes as much as I can, I will accumulate the power of tapasya, and I will accumulate it in my savings account. So that was the first thing that I took. The second thing I took from the month that I'd like you to also look at is I was always fascinated when Baba talked about methods, but I never took the time to actually practice one method for over a long period of time. And so in using this method for tapasya, which Baba clearly stated in the Tapasya Murlis was the method to do tapasya. This, when I kept repeating it every day, the eknami, ekagrata, ekant, ekras, and then ekta, unity. It all is, this method is preparing us for that final paper, that last question that we will have to answer. And we have to become, in Baba's eyes, number-wise, of course, conquerors of attachment, and become the embodiment of remembrance, of just being with him. So I would encourage you, don't drop the method when you are in remembrance and you're experimenting with the awareness. Keep using that method, and you will see one of the things that I found in doing that is that it brought the practice alive. The method somehow infused the practice with a kind of an aliveness, with a kind of a living thing in the soul. The other one, then I realized that Baba says, if you use the accurate method, it becomes like a shortcut to him. When the method is accurate, your intellect doesn't go through all the different sightseeing, as he said in today's Murli, but it would, in Sunday's Murli, but it would be a shortcut and it would go straight to him if that method is accurate. That was one thing I found out. But I also found out it brought me really into a deep closeness to Baba. So it wasn't just a closeness based on a music I was hearing or something I was seeing, but it was just in total silence. It was just being with him, in the ekant stage, in solitude, and feeling a closeness of soul to soul. Not just feelings to feelings and thoughts to thoughts, but soul to soul. It was like a complete merging kind of experience. And I like that very much. And finally, I think that what I experienced totally from the whole month was a soul conscious nature. And I was thinking a lot about what does a soul conscious nature look like? Of course, sanskaras, I could relate to it, but a soul conscious nature. And that is maybe what I'm taking away, to go deeper into the meaning of a soul conscious nature. And I would say that I end with a story. And I think it's a very common story, and that is the story about the yogi and the scorpion. And the yogi would be walking along in his morning walks, and he would see the scorpion. And the scorpion was always in a calamity, was always in trouble. So the yogi would always reach out to help the scorpion, and the scorpion would sting the yogi. But the yogi kept helping the scorpion, and the scorpion kept stinging the yogi. And then the scorpion said to the yogi, "Why is it that I'm going to sting you, but yet you come to my rescue, yet you try to help me?" And then the yogi said, "My nature is to be kind. Your nature is to sting." And then that made so much of sense to me in what the soul conscious nature is. what is a soul conscious nature? And it will show up in my behavior. It will show up in my responses. So if I want to be a Scorpion, it's not a soul conscious nature. So what is a soul consciousness, and how do you naturally show up with that nature? And so that yogi's nature was to be kind, and it didn't matter how many times he got stung by that one scorpion, he kept helping him. So there are a lot of deep lessons that we learn from Tapasya, because Tapasya ultimately, we only get out of the oven, we only get out of our tapasya when we're fully baked to completion and perfection. And until then, we have to stay in tapasya. So that was for me what I experienced for the months, and it was something that I really enjoyed. And thank you, Sister Mohini, for asking me to do it, because I wouldn't just sit and do this for myself, but you knew that if you asked me to do it for someone else or something else, like Abhyakti Parivar or whoever else asked me, I would do it, because I'm doing it for someone else, but that I would be doing it for myself first. So maybe that's why you asked me. And of course, it was the month of my dearest father, Brahma Baba, and I will never say no to him, no matter what. So thank you all. And I think Shireen is coming on next. And so Shireen, I'd like to pass the baton to you. Where's Shireen?
Om Shanti, Sister Gayatri.
Yeah, I wanted to see Shireen.
She's coming.
Could I just see her for a minute?
Yes.
And then I'll get off the video. Could you highlight her picture for
She's coming, but before that, we wanted to thank you from Avyakti Parivar. That's why I'm here. So yeah, it was very nice. I love the story at the end that you said. For me, and I'm sharing in behalf of Avyakti Parivar, for me, what I experimented with different aspects of Tapasya, at the end, I experienced just that silent chamber, just me and Baba. And as you said, I did not want to come out of it. Such closeness, such completeness. So thank you for taking us on this journey. And of course, thank you, our Mohini Didi and Avyakti Parivar, for following through all the homeworks every day with determination. So thank you. And we have a very nice blessing for you. So can we have the blessing? So blessing for our angel sister Gayatri. Your heart is a sacred space that overflows with countless treasures of truth, deep love for God, and the utmost regard for others. Thank you again. And now we will invite our dear sister Shireen.
Thank you very much for that beautiful blessing. But on Sunday, someone sent me a text message and said, is Gayatri Modi you? Are you the Gayatri Modi Baba's talking to? And I went, no, I'm not the Gayatri Modi. I'm the Gayatri Mantra. So yeah, thank you very much for that blessing. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Shireen, let me welcome you and pass you the baton. This is the baton I'm passing to you. And I know that this is a kind of a universal symbol of Shiv Baba, the Trinity. And so I hand it over to you here, Shireen.
Thank you.
Great. And continue to glorify our fathers. And remember what Baba said to us double foreigners as you go through the month, that if it wasn't for the double foreigners, Baba could not have the title of world benefactor. Because we became his children, he was then given that title. So you're starting off with Baba being the father of all,
Yes.
the whole world, north, south, east, and west. And the Trinity was remembered as his three divine acts across faiths and across cultures. So good luck and
Thank you.
see you at the end of the month.
Right. Hopefully sooner. Thank you, Gayatri Ben. That blessing was very beautiful. Your heart is really full of all treasures of truth. So thank you very much. And thank you for leading us into the month of Tapasya. And I also liked some of the things Didi was sharing, especially this in the beginning where she started off with saying that this awareness that I'm that same soul of the previous cycle, how important that awareness is for self-transformation, that I'm that same soul of the previous cycle that did all of these things. And so we have this new series. The whole reason behind the new series is because at the end of February, actually in the Lokic world, Shivratri is celebrated on March 1st. But Baba, in the Brahmin world, we should celebrate it one day before, because usually Baba used to come a day before Shivratri. So on February 28th, I think we're having Baba's transmission. And so this whole month is dedicated in honor of Shiv Baba. And so a few things that Didi mentioned just now, and I want to bring to everyone's attention, is that this whole series is about knowing and remembering Shiv Baba. And it is about unadulterated remembrance. It is about connecting with Baba, with a particular quality, with a particular virtue, an attribute, a relationship, and finally coming close to Baba. And so every day at the end of the day, and I will mention this again and again, but the chart that I would like us to ask ourselves, these three questions, and keep this chart, is how much did you remember Shiv Baba alone? Constantly, when Baba says, constantly remember me alone, how much did we remember Shiv Baba alone by using the homework point? So that is the first question if you ask in your chart. The second question is, how close have I come to Baba? And the third question you ask in your chart is, am I still stumbling anywhere, right? Instead of remembering Baba, am I taking supports from other people? Am I looking for things in different places and with different people? Be honest with yourself and see how much Baba really is fulfilling all of your needs. And so it's going to be an amazing journey into Shiv Baba. And so today, the first one is for tomorrow. Our homework is, team, if you can, Vishwa Kalyankari, world benefactor. As Baba is the unlimited world benefactor, there is only one thought. Let there be immediate benefit for all. This is the foundation, the seed of Baba's thought. That is from an Avyakt Murli. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you so much, our dear angels, Sister Gayatri, Sister Shireen. So we had a wonderful month and we look forward for our new month. Shanti. So now we'll do our Avyakti journey, and then we have a Baba's room also for today. It's our last day. So let's do Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey, jewel of light, pulse of wisdom from Dadi Prakash Maniji.
संपन्नता मानना विथ ऑनर्स पास होना अर्थात कर्मातीत बनना। तो ये 6 मास जो मिला है, रोज 6 मास नहीं सोचो, पर आज से ही सोचो, मैं मन वचन कर्म से, दृष्टि वृत्ति से मैं कोई भी सूक्ष्म भी वे संकल्प तो नहीं, बाप के समान मैं कल्याणकारी हूँ। बाप सामने हमारे एग्जाम्पल है। तब हम चाहे कहो कर्मातीत बनेंगे, चाहे हम विकर्मा जीत बनेंगे, अथवा विजयंती माला में आएंगे। और यही स्थिति से हम धीरे धीरे बाबा के समान फरिश्ता बने। इसलिए ये संपन्नता की स्थिति का पुरुषार्थ करेंगे तो कभी कभी जो उदासी या टेंशन आदि होता वो सब खत्म रहेगा, कुछ टेंशन नहीं। इसके लिए भी बाबा हमें समय की सूचना देते कई बार कि बच्चे समय को देखते हो, तुमको तो बेहद के वैरागी अथवा उपराम रहना। जितना बेहद के वैरागी त्यागी बनेंगे अर्थात उपराम रहेंगे, उतना ऑटोमेटिकली हमारी याद की यात्रा पावरफुल होती जाएगी। और ये अशरीरी बनने का सहज अभ्यास ही हमारी संपन्न बनने में मदद करता है। इसलिए भिन्न भिन्न बाबा ने युक्तियां दी है, पॉइंट्स दिया है अपने लक्ष्य को पहुंचना। तो जितना हम सहज, अक्षर भी सहज है और पुरुषार्थ भी सहज है, और ऐसा संपन्न बनना भी है सहज, फिर भी मेहनत क्यों? हाँ, मेहनत तो जरूर लगती, क्योंकि आखिर 63 जन्मों का संस्कार है। परंतु अगर आप बड़ा मुश्किल है, फिर तो पास ही नहीं कर सकेंगे। अगर फेथ है नहीं हम पास ही होंगे, जरूर बाबा को हम अपना ऐसा चार्ट देख कर दिखाएंगे तो सहज हो ही जाएगा। सब दुनिया में बातें मुश्किल सहज होती तो हमारी क्या नहीं सहज है। और बाबा ने ये भी, मैं समझती हूँ, टाइम जो बांध के दिया है फर्स्ट टाइम है। तो शारद की बाबा कई बार बातें कहता ही रहता मुरली में, पर 6 मास बाबा टाइम तो दिया वंडरफुल। हम तो जब बाबा को कहा टाइम, और मैं नहीं समझा कि बाबा ऐसा टाइम देगा कि 6 मास का। हमें तो वंडर लगा, बाबा आप तो सब बच्चों को उड़ती कला की वरदान देके उड़ा के ले जाना चाहते। उड़ने के बिना अब पैदल करने की बात खत्म, उड़ो उड़ाओ उड़ते चलो बस। भाई उड़ान बाबा ने दिया है। अभी पैदल नहीं चलना है, मेहनत से नहीं चलना है, परंतु उड़ती कला में उड़ के जाना है। जब उड़ती कला में उड़ेंगे तब ही हम संपन्नता के समीप सह जाएंगे, नहीं तो कारण अनेक होते, परंतु बाबा कई बार जब उड़ना होता, प्लेन उड़ जाता तो सब बाकी नीचे बादल के अंदर कारण सब रह जाते। तो हमें बादलों से पार जाना है। तो ये संपन्नता, संपन्नता अर्थात उड़ती कला में उड़ने का इशारा है। उड़ना है, उड़ाना है और पार जाना है। तो हमें आया कि कहते हैं कॉल ऑफ टाइम।
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी, कान्हा भक्ति दाद के मन में थी। 15 बरस की थी बाबा से मिली, मंडली ने जिंदगी बदली। हुआ था दरस शिव नूर का भी, स्वर्ग सी एक नई दुनिया दिखी। रही साथ रब के जो अंत आदि, प्रकाश की मणि है अपनी दादी। वो प्यारी दादी, हो न्यारी दादी, सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी, हमारी दादी। दादी ने कहा 3 शब्द दादी के सदा याद करना। हर कार्य शुरू करने के पहले ये याद करना, फिर कार्य शुरू करना। निमित्त, निर्माण, निर्मल वाणी।
Om Shanti. So wonderful. So now today we'll be going to Baba's room in Peace Village. So let's fly.
Shanti. Such a beautiful blessing. Let everyone be happy and everyone has upliftment. Beautiful blessing. Good night. Om Shanti. Good night.